We talked about this on the radio show. Sometimes a Buddy Hackett would be on the stage at 8 o'clock, and he'd be off at 9:30, and somebody had to put him in a car and take him to the Concord, because he was on at 10 o'clock, and then he was doing the midnight show at Grossinger's. And this went on all week. It was amazing.
And as you heard, if they didn't have a car, they wouldn't get hired. In fact, the audiences there were very particular. As Caesar said, if they didn't like it, they'd walk out. And in fact, Robert Klein was telling me about how they compared walkouts. Well, you got a 4-door walkout? I got a 6-door walkout. I got a 16-door walkout, and they only had 8 doors. So that's
And I'm glad you showed the Knockers. I was telling a friend of mine tonight, there used to be
you noticed
Knockers
that.
on the table all the time.
I'm glad you noticed that.
Yeah, and sometimes instead of laughing, people just would hit the table.
That's right. And a lot of people don't notice that the little knockers that they have. Yeah.
What was the hardest part of getting this movie together?
Well, aside from financing, it was hard to get all the comedians we wanted. We wanted to get Mel Brooks. He was busy. Joan Rivers, busy. So we had a tough time getting a lot of the comics. But the ones that signed on, Jerry and Jackie and Sid, Sid was really terrific. He's not well. He wasn't well then. And we just had to call him up the day of, and he said, all right, come on over. He actually lives not far from where I live. So he just said, come on over. And so we filmed him. And I will tell you about some of these comics. Jerry, we filmed him in his boat in San Diego Harbor. And he sort of sat there with his arms folded like this. Like, why are you bothering me? Jerry's like that. And can you hear me?
Jerry Lewis.
Jerry Lewis. I'm sorry, Jerry Lewis. So not Jerry Stiller, Jerry Lewis. So anyway, we got to his boat. First, we were eating lunch in the Seaport Village, and there's this huge blast of a ship horn. And his agent comes running up and says, "That's Jerry, and he wants you on the boat now." We got on the boat, we set up, we filmed him, and he was a little bit prickly, because Jerry can be like that. Yeah. And by the time we finished, he said, "That's it? You're leaving? Where are you going?" And he really wanted us to stay around, because we talked about his family, his parents, his childhood. We didn't ask questions about television. So that was very endearing.
What